Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 18 team rating prediction, where today we're moving to the Premier League. We've done Barcelona and Real Madrid, we're now moving to Chelsea to do Chelsea's player rating predictions for next year in FIFA 18. But if you want to see more, let's see if we can smash 100 likes on the video. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you're enjoying the new content. First up, we've got Thibaut Courtois, currently an 89 rated goalkeeper. I think he's going to go up to a 90 rated goalkeeper. Had one hell of a season last year. You can see getting 16 clean sheets, the Golden Glove in the Premier League, and just generally had probably the best season of his career and is certain to be a 90 rated goalkeeper. They've got Gary Cahill, Chelsea captain, 83 this year in FIFA. I think he's going to go up to an 85 2-point upgrade, 3 pace, 4 shooting, 3 passing, 2 dribbling, 2 defending and 4 physical. You see he got 9 goals as well for a centre back last year, which is pretty awesome. Cahill had a top quality season and will definitely be getting an upgrade. Then got David Luiz, currently an 84. We're putting him up to an 86. Could maybe go up to an 87. I think 86 though would be the right rating. You can see his stats: only did get 1 goal and didn't get any assists in 42 games. But Luiz just had an incredible season. No one in the world thought Luiz was going to play as well as he did last year, and he's just really proved everyone wrong and definitely deserves a big upgrade. Then got SBC'S probably the most deserving player in my opinion to get an upgrade. Currently an 84. I think he's going to be an 86 rated player, and also I think he's going to get a position change to a centre back. And you can see with his card now, 81 pace, 78 passing, 86 defending, 79 physical. He will be a monster centre back. The only issue he might have, a little bit small maybe for a centre back, but other than that he will be an absolute beast next year in FIFA 18. We've then got Marcos Alonso, currently a 79 in FIFA 17, and I put him up to an 83, 4 overall upgrade, 4 pace, 4 shooting, 3 passing, 4 dribbling, 6 defending and 2 physical. Absolutely brilliant season for Marcos Alonso. Again, another one that really did surprise us. None of us really thought he was going to do that. None of us really knew who he was, and he really did show us that he is a quality player. I think got Victor Moses, only upgraded him to an 80, could have possibly upgraded him to an 81, decided to go to an 80. I think by putting him as an 81, you're then putting him with like Kyle Walker and Nathaniel Klein and people like that. I don't think he is that level, but he had a really good season last year, did a really good job, and really did a good job at wing back. Then got Eden Hazard. I think he's going to go up to a 90. I think it's fair. You know, he obviously got a January upgrade to this 89 rated card. I think he's going to go up to a 90. You can see 57 games, 22 goals and 9 assists, 1 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, 1 physical, defending and dribbling as well. And Hazard just had an amazing season. I don't think he had as good a season as that season he had, I think it was in 2014-15 where he was unbelievable. I don't think he was at that level last year, but he was very, very good last year and definitely should be getting upgraded for FIFA 18. We then got Cesc Fabregas. I think he's going to stay the same. Obviously didn't get to play a lot that much, you know, played 46 games, pretty much came on as a sub every single game. But I think to still get 8 goals and 13 assists is pretty amazing. Fabregas, you know, he finished, what was it, like 3rd or 4th in the assist charts last year, and he didn't even play many of the games. He came on as assists. He's just such a good playmaker, and that's why I've given him 2 passing upgrade. I think at 91 passing, he's definitely one of the best passers in the world, and should get that upgrade. We've then got Willian, again, much like Fabregas, played 45 games, still got 12 goals and 2 assists, pretty much all of them was a substitute. So I've given him 1 shooting and 1 physical upgrade, but kept him at the same rating. Then got Nemanja Matic, currently an 84, upgrading to an 85, possibly could upgrade to an 86, I think 85 is about right though. 2 goals and 7 assists in 46 games. Matic was a real shield for Chelsea last year. You see I've given him 1 physical, 3 defending, 2 passing, 1 dribbling, 1 shooting and 1 pace. You know, Matic became a real solid rock at the back for Chelsea, and just back to his best. You know, really was like a revived player and just had a quality season. Then got Pedro. I've upgraded him to an 84. Could have possibly upgraded him to an 85. The reason I didn't was because I thought by upgrading him to an 85, you're then saying that he is as good as someone like Willian, or I think Sadio Mane, for example, is one. I think he'll go up to an 85 next year. Is Pedro as good as someone like Sadio Mane? I'm not so sure. I don't think he is, which is why I put him to an 84. But Pedro still had a really good season. Started off a little bit shaky, but at the end of the year, he was probably one of Chelsea's best players, if not Chelsea's best player, in my opinion. Was just absolutely brilliant. And did a great job. We then got the one that everybody's been wanting to see, N'Golo Kante, 83. I've upgraded him to an 86, moved him back to a CDM as well. I wasn't sure, this was a tough one. I was going to go between 86 and 87. I decided to go for 86 in the end. I think the thing with me with Kante is I know it's not his game, but I think to be getting to the ratings of sort of 89, 90, I think he needs to add goals and assists to his game. I know that's not a part of his game right now, but I look at someone like a Toni Kroos or, you know, Arturo Vidal. They're much more involved in the game. You know, they get more goals, they get more assists, and I think that's what Kante needs to add to his game. But you can't take it away. He was the best player in the Premier League last year, and he's going to get an 86. I hope he gets an 87. I think 86 is right. Then got Diego Costa, 86. I think he's going to go up to an 87, in my opinion. Had a really good season, 48 games, 27 goals and 7 assists. Unfortunately, it looks like he might be leaving Chelsea, which seems to be a bit of a shame. I think a little bit unfair, a little bit harshly treated Costa. I think he did a really good job last year. I think it was his best season last year, in my opinion, in a Chelsea shirt. And it should be a shame to see him leave. Then got Batshuayi, currently an 81. I think he's going to go down to an 80. Obviously didn't get to play that much. Still played 37 games, pretty much all of them off the subs bench. I think he only started 1 game. Still managed to get 10 goals and 1 assist though, so that's pretty impressive for Batshuayi, but I think a downgrade is coming. Then got 3 transfers that I think are going to come that could happen for Chelsea. You see Bonucci we've got here. I think he's going to go up to an 89 rated centre back anyway. I think he'll be the 2nd highest rated centre back, along with Chiellini, only behind Ramos in my opinion next year. But if Bonucci could move to Chelsea, it would be a massive sign for Chelsea. It would just make their defence so good. You know, 3 pace, 2 shooting, 4 passing, because I think he's one of the best passers in the world for a centre back. And again, just look at those defending and physical stats. Bonucci would be an absolute beast for Chelsea. Then got Lukaku, currently an 84. I think he's probably going to go up to an 87. Could maybe only go up to an 86. I think an 87 would be a fair rating in my opinion. You can see 56 games, 36 goals and 6 assists, 4 pace, 4 shooting, 3 passing, 4 physical, 3 defending and 4 dribbling. Lukaku he's going to be one of the best strikers in the world in the future. You know, I didn't want to rate him. Maybe 86 would have been the right rating. You know, he's still quite young. He's going to get better, and his ratings are going to go higher. So I think 87 is right, but 86 could be the rating that he gets for FIFA 18. And then the last transfer, we've got Bakayoko. Obviously, probably going to move to Chelsea relatively soon. Has been linked pretty much all summer, and it's rumoured that the deal is nearly done. So I think Bakayoko will be a Chelsea player. He's 73 pace. Overall, giving him an 80. Had a really good season with Monaco as well. So I've given him a further upgrade to put him up to an 80. But I've given him 2 pace, 1 shooting, 2 passing, 3 physical, 3 defending, and 2 dribbling. A lot like Kante, only got 3 goals and 1 assist. So really is kind of more of that sitting midfielder. So I don't know how he's going to fit into their team, but it looks like they want to sign him. It looks like he's going to be a good signing for them. But that's it for Chelsea, guys. So let me know who you want to see in the next episode of FIFA 18 player rating predictions. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. That's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.